Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mitwa, where I'm Madhurima Sappatti, a freedom soul coach who loves to help changemakers manage the stress better so that they don't get burnt out. Now, today's topic is really unique. We are going to talk about letting your cup fill up, right? Like, if you know, you can click the link here so that you can check out the episode I did on giving from the overflow. But today I wanted to talk about letting your cup be. A lot of us, especially coaches and service providers, have this tendency of giving away before our own cup fills. We need to understand this basic concept that our cup is constantly filling in. The universe, are the source, our favorite gods, whoever we believe in, or whatever you believe in, is always constantly filling up this cup. You can even believe in nature. It doesn't have to be something outwardly otherworldly or spiritual to make sense of your cup filling up. It can be something that you enjoy. It can be reading your favorite books that fills up your cup, or being in nature that fills up your cup, being in the presence of your family that you love that fills up your cup, being in the presence of your partners, your loved ones, your pets, things that are constant in your life and that you're surrounded by. For some people, it can be travel. That's been on my mind recently. But traveling around the world and be living like a digital nomad, that can also fill up your cup. Anything can fill up your cup. But the thing is, a lot of times this is an automatic process, but we don't wait for this cup to be filled up. We're constantly giving. And so think of it like, if this is your cup and you're constantly giving like this, like this, like this, there comes a time where you are giving away like this, right? Your cup is upturned till the point that the last drop falls into someone else's cup so that you can fill it up. But you need to understand that in a scenario like this, even if the universe is trying to give it to you, give you energy, give you love, try to fill up your cup with abundance, it is not sticking on this. It's not staying in this, it's flowing away. We need to understand this. And a lot of times, I think, as coaches and service providers, we have this tendency of being people pleasers, where we do everything possible to make sure that the person in front of us is loved, knows that they're cared for, knows that we are ready to do anything and everything possible for them, right? We are constantly trying to serve them. But while this is such a noble thought, and I am grateful that you are the people who are actually thinking about stuff like this, we also need to understand that when people pleasing, which basically is going above and beyond everything, like hurting yourself to please others, when that starts to happen, then there's something wrong, because you are not creating any boundaries to be safe. You're loving without boundaries. Now, it's a very noble thought. Loving without boundaries. I give without being asked to give. I don't care what happens to me. I want to constantly love others. The reality is, you do care. We are human beings. We need to understand that a lot of times our humanistic tendencies tends to create a scenario where the more we keep giving and we give and we give and we give, if we don't receive anything back, a lot of times we give with the intention of being like, like how you give compliments that, hey, I love you. Oh, thank you so much. I love you too. Hey, you look pretty. Oh my gosh, you look pretty too. We give with the tendency of receiving back. Is that something that you're doing with your people pleasing attitude? You need to realize that and recognize that, because when we keep giving, there comes a time when we realize that, oh, we are not receiving anything back. And that starts to create and leave a bitter taste in our mouth. It makes us feel frustrated and angry that we are doing everything possible for this other person, but they are not stepping into the arena to do something for me, right? And as much as we want to be selfless and be like this amazing soul that has arrived on this planet to constantly give without thinking about receiving, As human beings, almost 80 to 90% of us have expectations, right? So you need to figure out what you are doing or why you are trying to give to the point where your cup is upturned and every last drop falls into other people's this thing. Is it because you have a desire to be loved? Is it because you have a desire to be desired, which is something that I have and I spoke about in recording with Gisela inside our GAM sessions that you can view here? Why are you doing this? What is your intention behind this? The more you understand that, the more you can realize that it all starts with filling up your own cup. You know, once your cup is filled up, you just be without having to constantly give. We don't have to prove our worth. We don't have to prove that we are an amazing person. We don't have to prove anything to anyone. Let that land. We don't have to prove anything to anyone. We can just be, because our job or our duty as being a soul in this world is primarily to enjoy and experience things, you know. And we are constantly, we have this tendency of being like, I enjoy life by giving things away. Do that, but also enjoy life by receiving, by recognizing what you're receiving from others, by being grateful and being graceful about it, right? So it's time that we receive, it's time that we be in the present, be loved, be cared for, because we deserve it too. With that, I am doing this amazing workshop with Victoria called From Stress to Pleasure and Beyond. It is an 18 plus workshop, but it is all about energetics, about breath work, about how you can fill your own cup, receive and be grateful, and just be in the present, and move through stress, release stress, banish stress by taking care of yourself. If you're excited, I will be adding a link for you guys to sign up inside of it. It is a paid workshop which will go on for around 2 hours. You can know all the details that you want to know by clicking the link below. Super, super excited to see you there. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you the next time. Also, please, before I leave, please know the fact that I will be sharing a lot of shorts, because I recently did a market research, which if you want to, you can still fill it up. I am always grateful for more opinions and perspectives, but a lot of people told me that they are interested in seeing shorter videos over longer videos. So I will try to post more shorts over longer videos. But if you still want me to do longer videos, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, like, share, subscribe. I will see you in the other video. With that, bye bye.